pushing Lucille to marry this rich man, William Brigham, and is doing very fast to make this wedding happen today. If she have the feeling towards you, but she does, come up with this idea that she will pretend to be ill, and we can make this more convincing. We can find a fake doctor to check up on her.
But where can I find a doctor?
I was thinking if your body can disguise.
If you knew my valley as I do, I was delighted to see you. Can you do me a favor?
Master, I can do anything.
This is more complicated. I want you to impersonate as a doctor.
But I do not ask him to be a doctor.
I'll give you 100 francs.
100 whole francs? Just for pretending to be a doctor.
Yes.
Okay.
Hurry up! Find a doctor for my sick daughter.
Go out and see Sabine and is gonna read it.
Uncle, I have a good news. I brought a well-skilled doctor,
Where is he?
standing right beside you.
Thank you so much for coming, Doc. I put all my trust in you.
Good morning, my friend. I'm the most brilliant and the most doctoral physician in mineral and vegetable and animal kingdom.
To hear it.
That's me.
She's not a patient. She may up by now. I'll bring her out.
Hello, Mademoiselle. So, you were sick.
Yes, doctor.
We must attribute this to the interconnection between the humors and the behaviors. Let me write you a prescription. There's anyone who knows to write.
Don't you?
I have so many things to think that I forget a half of them, and it's obvious to your daughter that he needs a fresh air and open prospect.
We have a very beautiful garden and pavilion.
Oh, let's examine this dwelling.
Monsieur Gorgibus,
Your servant, sir.
I hear that your daughter is sick. May I offer my service as the friend of the family?
I'm the muscular doctor you ever met into this.
Really? I wonder if I might be able to meet him.
Doctor, I would like to meet one of my dear friends.
I wish I could spare the time, monsieur, but I dare not to neglect my patient. Please forgive me.
My friend Gorgibus has intimated, Monsieur, that your learning and abilities are formidable, and I am honored to make your acquaintance. I therefore take the liberty of saluting you in your noble work, and trust that it may resolve itself well.
Bisili optus, dontus, inambututus, regulo gugulo.
You are not one of those doctors who apply themselves to so-called rational or dogmatic medicine, and I'm sure that you conduct your work as usual success. I have enjoyed this dialogue and am more impressed than before with your percipience and breadth of knowledge. I take my leave, hoping that I may have the pleasure of conversing with you further at your leisure. I am sure that your time is precious and
It is like you.
He moderately well informed that if I had more time, I could engage him in spirited discussion on the same sublime and evaluated topic. I must go. What is this?
Believe me, doctor. I know how much I owe you.
Oh, you must be joking! Monsieur Gorgibus, I am no mercenary. Thank you so much.
Skinarel! Where did it go? I've been worried. I was looking for you. Did you ruin the plan?
Marvels of marvels. I played the part so well. That Gorgibus that I knew I was talking about. And he paid me.
You made me very
Gorgibus
happy.
is a bigger dimwit than I am to let me get away with a trick like that. Haha. Save me here. He comes again. I have to talk fast.
Good morning, Monsieur!
Monsieur! You see, before a poor lad in despair, have you approached a doctor who arrived in town short a while ago and cures people miraculously?
What? Heaven! Help me if I did not nearly make the same mistake. What's your name? Yes, I met him. He just left my house.
I'm his brother. We're identical twins and people sometimes take one of us for the others.
But he truly regrets that he made you hungry and...
Scandal! Monsieur Gorgibus.
Sure, doctor, you are not going to give the poor boy up.
Not another word from him. I implore you not to mention him to me.
In God's name, doctor, and respect for me. Have pity on him and do anything for you in. I
I promise. I swore a violent oath never to forgive him. Well, I forgive him. Goodbye, Monsieur Gordibus.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you.
I never thought Galaril would do his job so magnificently. Ah, my boy. I don't know how to repay you. I'm so happy.
Gordibus just ran into me without my doctor's outfit. Here you come again. Go.
Jesus, I've been looking everywhere for you. I spoke to your brothers and he's forgive you. Wait here in my house, I'll find him.
I don't think they'll find him. Monsieur. Anyhow, I will dare to wait. I'm terrified of him.
Yes, you will stay. I'm locking you in.
Yes, I'm in trouble. But why give up when we've come this far? Let's go to the limit. I can still make a bid for freedom and prove that Sganarelle is the king of Switzerland.
Flying man! What a laugh! I'll wait around and see if there is another one.
Can't find that doctor. Where the devil has he hidden himself? There you are! Now, doctor, I know you said forgive your brother. I won't be satisfied until you see him. He's waiting here in my house.
You're joking! Monsieur Gorgibus, have I not extended myself enough already? I wish I never to see him again.
Please, doctor, for me.
I cannot refuse when you ask me like that. Tell him to calm down.
Jesus, your brother is waiting for you downstairs, and he do what I ask.
Could you please make him come up here? I beg you, let me see him in private to ask for forgiveness.
All right, I tell him. Doctor, he's so ashamed of himself. He wants to beg your forgiveness in private upstairs. There's the key. Please don't refuse me.
There's nothing I would not do for you, Monsieur Gorgibus. You will hear how I deal with him.
There you are, Scrundle. Brother, listen to me. Please, I'm sorry I knocked those containers over.
You clumsy oaf.
Wasn't my fault.
You bumpkin.
I teach you to destroy my work. Brother, no, please.
I'll teach you to trade on Monsieur Gorgibus. Good nature. How dare you to ask him to ask me to forgive you?
Brother, I'm sorry, but... Go.
Silence, you dog!
I never wanted to hurt you, or...
Silence, I say!
What exactly do you think is going on up there?
It's a doctor and his brother, Narcissus, they had a little disagreement. But now, they're making it up.
Doctor and his brother? But there's only one man.
Yes, you Scrundle. I thumbed some good behavior into you.
Ah, he's lowering his eye. He knows that he's done wrong. Jailbird. And now Hypocrite wants to play a good apostle?
For fun! Tell him to let his brother appear at the window.
I will. Doctor, let me see your brother for a moment.
It's not fit to be seen behind a gentleman like yourself. Besides, I cannot bear to have him next to me.
Please, don't say no. After all you've done for me.
Sure, Gorgibus. You have such a power over me that I must grant whatever you wish. Show yourself, Bis. Monsieur Gorgibus, thank you for your kindness. Well, Monsieur, did you take a good look at the image of impurity?
Only one man there. Monsieur, we can prove it. Tell them to stand by the window together.
Doctor, I want to see you at the window, embracing your brother, and then I'll be satisfied.
To any other man in the world, I would return a swift and negative answer. But you, Monsieur Gorgibus, I will yield, although not without much pain to myself. But first, I want this knave to beg your pardon for all the trouble he has caused to you. Yes, Monsieur Gorgibus, I beg your pardon for having bothered you. And I promise you, brother, in front of Monsieur Gorgibus, that I'll be so good from now on that you'll never be angry with me again. Please, let bygones be bygones.
There, they are, the two of them together.
Man is a magician.
Here's your key, Monsieur. I have let my brother inside because I'm ashamed of him. One does not wish to be seen in this company now that one has come reputation in this town. You may release him whatever you think for. Goodbye, Monsieur. Okay na yun.
Hey, there you are, my boy. You are free. I am pleased that your brothers forgive you, although I think it was rather hard on you.
Sure, I cannot thank you enough. A brother's blessing on you. I will remember you on all my life.
Well, where do you think your doctor is now?
It's gone, of course.
He's right here under my arms. And by the way, while this fellow was getting in and out of the cloak and the hat and the window, Valer ran off with your daughter and married her.
We apologize to you.
Well, perhaps it's lucky that I was tricked by his gatherer. It's brought me a fine son-in-law. So let's
I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, but just wait a while. You're like a big fish in the pond, no more. You were once defeated on. So what you gonna do when the world spit out around you? So what are you gonna do when the world spit out around you? Ain't it fun? Living in a real world. So happy, yeah, all alone. Where you from? You might be the one who's running things. Well, you can ring anybody's bell to get what you want. See, it's easy to ignore trouble when you're living in your bubble. So what are you gonna do when the world's on open around you? So what are you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Oh, ain't it good? Being all alone. Ain't it you can't count on no one. Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun? You can't count on no one. Ain't it fun? Living in the real world.
Use.
Naging badi.
Ano kasing tanga?
Ain't it fun?
there you are,
Baby,
big boy.
now you're one
You
of
are
us.
free.
Ain't it fun?
I am
Ain't it
pleased that
fun?
your
Ain't
brother
it
forgave
fun?
Hey, there you are. Hey, there you are.
Sabayan mo na lang. Sa pangis.